So what is up, guys? We are tackling on Am I Meta Remastered on Alpha. We're going to see if he still got it, and pretty much we can come to that conclusion very, very soon. Alpha is like, not the best character, and I mean, he's a good character in certain aspects. These aspects include, he actually does really good damage output. The only sad part is you have to, like, turtle, and you know, I hate being that type of person. As a player, I don't like turtling. That's number one. You know, get that damage in. Look at that crit. I mean, Alpha has a lot of good crit opportunities. The freaking issue with Alpha is it's just the turtling. You know, if you turtle with the character, you can get away with your movesets and so on and so forth. I pressed Adam there. The game just never registers anything on time. Wow, that was a lot of freaking damage. I'm sorry, I'm not Zanaku. Yeah, it's not like Spike It Up was gonna, you know, help me out there. One. Yep. That's pretty much the go-to for Zanaku. A lot of games, that's the usual go-to. Alpha just has way too much, like, problems now, but these days. But honestly, Alpha has always been a high damage, you know, character. It's just the fact you always had to really turtle with the character and just to really get any moves off. So Alpha was like the glorified, you know, Magna Defender. And I say that because they're both in that league of you have to use like certain turtle techniques just to really get away with murder. I actually had a chance to do a strike, but apparently the dude just had nothing but shields. So yeah, this game is fair. I mean, that was one good lucky hit I got in. Pushed him in, hit him back. Like I said, there is some like little positives with like Alpha with his damage output. It's just the fact of the matter is you have to somehow turtle it out, and that's never like a good thing at all. And seeing the situation that guy had, and I had nothing but strikes, that was not helpful in my scenario here, and it just doesn't really work out for the Robo Wonder. Yeah, didn't even have a shield. GG's. Lucky enough, we actually do have something interesting to kind of show you in this video, and that is actually the two big turtles of the century, Mr. Alpha and Mr. Magna Defender. Both are stupid turtle characters, like nothing works unless they get their primary off most times. Yeah, just not the best, you know. Yeah, it's like little dodging, and then he got away with that. He was always going to that move. So again, this is pretty much a basic ass turtle match. I just try to not be the bigger turtle, try to do a little tiny attack here and there. See, I'm just doing tiny attacks, like saving my energy. Yeah, this is pretty much the game. This is why Alpha will never be meta, because of these types of situations that aren't like good for him. So that is like the big no on that one. Yep. I don't know why my shield didn't come out on that one, but he did Zika's Vengeance and just added up the damage. Or not. So again, he was just pretty much carrying strikes with like everything else. But it was like, okay. Like, this match is just fucking terrible. I mean, these are both fucking heavy turtle characters, and it definitely shows terribly. I mean, that's like the one good thing Magna had is just those iframes. If Magna doesn't have iframes, he has like nothing. So, yeah, I just had to get this match out of the way to kind of show you guys what it's all about. So you kind of have a better understanding on where, like, these two characters are, and they're just very, very low, you know? And I'm not a fan of it. I'm definitely not a fan of it. And just like that, I win the match. Yeah. Turtle Wars. Yay. I mean, Alpha, like I said, Alpha has, like, maybe, I would say the best type of assist for Alpha is definitely always going to be Zanaku, for sure. I think Zanaku really kind of complements Alpha's strategy for his poke game. So, you know, I'm more like a fan for the Alpha on that one. This was like a really interesting match to show you guys. But yeah, honestly, like, Alpha is not really meta. He just produces high damage output for turtling. and you know, you get rewarded for turtling, and that's understandable. You get rewarded, you get rewarded. It's just, you know, Alpha's just not that type of character to, you know, say, oh, you know, he's meta. No, Alpha's very far from meta because he doesn't really have enough shindig going on. Bam. And I'm having like a really decent match here. I was like really shocked. But yeah, trying to look out for the turtles, not falling for those little, you know, poke game, because you already know how that works for Psycho Storm. If it fully goes through, you already know what to do. You give him a good pop-up, give him a good pop-up, and then you go for that big, you know, sunk it. So pretty much always when fighting Psycho Red, keep his Psycho, if you know he has Psycho Storm, you can just kind of try to play the game of just keep him at bay. So again, another one of those. Believe it or not, I really would have won this match if I did it the other way. I did wind-up punch, so that's where I fucked up, where I could have won the match, but I decided to think, hey, Tommy might combo into this. Obviously, I got my hopes up way too high for that. But again, you know, one misclick obviously cost you games. That was obviously the one misclick that cost me a game. But it just kind of just shows that's Alpha, pretty much. His assists are very kind of limited, making things work. Yes, you can run him with a shield assist. It doesn't hurt. But then he's like a complete turtle character. He doesn't really have much going for him. Had that coming, honestly. There's like nothing really much you can do with Alpha besides turtle. He's just the rare Magna defender you never thought you wanted. So yeah, even though he put the hyper armor on, sometimes that's not really enough to do things. So that's a good thing. Then bam, and then, you know, Alpha's whole middle slot becomes like a gigantic playground of damage, so that's always good. That was interesting he summoned Tori. I think I would have waited if I saw that coming, but I derped it. Nice shield, he pops me up, so he did have the breaker. I was wondering what was going on in this match. So he had nothing but breakers, so that was good. Bam. And, you know, I kind of just stayed in my iframe so I could avoid death, and then he did that move again. He could have got away with a lot more damage. So, fact of the matter is I'm still alive, so that's good. And then we get some pokes in. Obviously, the nerf on Zanaku assist is so fucking dreadful. I hate it to this day, because Enway refuses to actually give it a decent buff. And I just keep going for, like, the big plays. Ugh. Let's just say if he actually went for it, he would have won that. Okay, good. And we stopped his 5 before he can go for the 5. Bam. Yeah, doing that move definitely doesn't help you. At the end of the day, you do not want to Hyper Armor Zanaku's move. But if that's your only option, that's your only option, I guess. But that's about it. Alpha's just one giant turtle, and that's it. He's a turtle, and that's why I never put him high on my tier list, because you have to be a freaking turtler. And we don't deal with turtles in a half-shell turtle power. This video was also brought to you by Revolution99. Thanks, man. It's always good to revisit these sometimes, but Jesus, are these like just so depressing to redo. Especially with a character like this. Yikes. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. I'll see you all another time. Peace out.